Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into it, unlocking the secrets to building some seriously powerful shoulders. Our source material. It's this great, no-nonsense workout guide, super practical, packed with advice you can actually use, cuts right through the fluff.
Yeah, exactly. And it's more than just listing exercises. This guide, it helps you understand how your deltoids, your delts, really become your body's frame makers.
Frame makers, I like that.
Right. They boost your posture, help prevent injuries, and just build that foundational upper body strength. Doesn't matter if you're an athlete, a student, or honestly just curious about getting the most out of your body, this is for you.
Absolutely. So our mission today is pretty clear. Pull out the key nuggets from this guide. We want you to walk away knowing not just what to do, but crucially why it actually matters for your overall strength, your resilience. Okay, let's dive in. So first up, we're tackling what the guide calls the bread and butter move for shoulders, the classic shoulder press.
Foundational is definitely the word. This one hits your front and middle delts hard. It's crucial for just building that overall mass and strength up top. And what's really interesting, what the guide points out, is how this foundational strength actually helps you lift more in other exercises too. It's like a compound accelerator.
A compound accelerator, yeah, that really resonates. It's not just working in isolation. But okay, for someone trying to perfect this, we know the basics. Back, straight, core tight. What's maybe a less obvious mistake the guide warns about? Something people often miss.
That's a really good point. The guide highlights something subtle. People often forget to fully depress their shoulder blades, their scapulae at the bottom. They kind of shrug up. And doing that, it cuts your range of motion short. And more importantly, it can really up the risk of shoulder impingement down the line.
Okay. So pushing the shoulders down before you push the weight up protects the rotator cuff. Got it.
Exactly. It's a small detail, critical.
Okay, so you've built that base with the press. Where do we go next for, sculpting? The guide points towards shaping that superhero silhouette using side dumbbell raises.
Yeah, this is where you really isolate and sculpt those side delts. That's what gives you that width, that well-rounded shoulder cap look.
Yeah.
It's precise, though. Form is just everything here. You got to isolate the muscle properly.
Right. The guide hammers this. Slight bend in the elbow. Only raise up to shoulder height. No higher. And keep it slow, keep it steady. Absolutely no swinging the weights. We've all seen that, right?
Oh, yeah. Cheating the form.
Does the guide offer any, mental tricks for when you're getting tired and tempted to use momentum?
It does, actually. A good one. It suggests imagining you're pouring water out of a jug as you lift the dumbbells. That little bit of internal rotation at the top really helps keep the tension squarely on the side delts. It stops that default shoulder shrug people do.
Pouring water. I can picture that. Okay, neat trick. All right, moving on. Front delt rope raise. The guide talks about controlled tension here.
What's really key with this one is the focus on zero momentum. All focus. That's the phrase they use. It lets you get this incredibly isolated work right on the front delts. Maximum effectiveness. It's really about the quality of the rep, making every single one count for building detail.
Okay, so to nail this, rope starts between the legs, raise straight up, maybe eye level.
That one, yeah.
Pause briefly at the top, then control it slowly back down. And that core needs to be locked in, right, to stop you leaning back.
Always. Keep that core engaged. It sounds simple, but achieving that zero momentum consistently, that's the trick.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, finally. The one the guide says is the big mistake most people skip. Rear delt cross ropes.
Yes. And connecting this back, to the bigger picture. This move is just so critical for balance and posture. It really is like your shoulder's armor protecting the joint. But it's more than just looks or injury prevention.
Whoa.
Well, the guide makes a fantastic point. Strong rear delts, that whole posterior chain, is often the limiting factor that stops you pushing heavier on your bench press or your overhead press. So training them isn't just about balance. It's actually key to unlocking more overall upper body power.
Wow, okay. So neglecting your rear delts could actually be holding back your chest and shoulder press numbers. That's a big insight. And for the form here, arms slightly bent, pull back like a reverse fly.
Reverse fly motion.
Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the peak contraction and control every rep. No rushing.
No rushing at all. Feel that squeeze. This whole deep dive, it really shows that strong shoulders, they aren't just for show, are they? They're functional. They're your body's armor, protecting joints, powering your upper body movements, helping you stand taller more confidently.
Totally agree. It's a short routine the guide lays out, sharp, effective. But the real takeaway, I think, it's that consistent, smart training understanding the why build a body you can genuinely be proud of. Not just how it looks in the gym, but how it functions in everyday life.
Which leads to maybe a final thought for you listening. How can understanding these fundamentals, like, say, the importance of balanced training for overall strength, and then